Come on, bro. What the fuck? Damn, bro.
Hey, welcome back to the Weird Woke Podcast. My name is Michi.
And I'm Dre.
We just want to thank y'all for tuning in to our last episode 20, what was it, 22, 23?
Yeah, it's 23.
Appreciate the love. Y'all keep on following us on all the social media outlets. Twitter, Facebook, what else? I said YouTube. We haven't uploaded any of the audios for Spotify, iHeartRadio, and stuff like that, but we'll be doing that sometime this week. So you'll be able to hear us when y'all on the go, when y'all in the car, whatever, unless you listen to it on YouTube. But we're going to get right into it. Instead of doing the quote of the day for these next couple of weeks, well, not for the next couple of weeks, the next 48 episodes, I'm going to bring y'all one law out of the 48 laws of power. If you haven't read this book, so far it's been good. I actually haven't read any of it for like a year now, but I'm on like law 13 or something like that. But pretty much this book is just the law of power, the laws that you should live by. I won't judge, but like I said, I'm 13 of them in, 13 laws in. Some of them I don't agree with. Some of them I understand like how some certain people are is because they've probably read this book. But anyways, for law one is to never outshine the master. Always make those above you feel comfortably superior. In your desire to please or impress them, do not go too far into displaying your talents, or you might accomplish the opposite. Inspire fear and insecurity. Make your masters appear more brilliant than they are, and you will attain the heights of power. So pretty much what that's saying is the person that, like, say for example, somebody that taught you something, like your boss or something, never make yourself look better than the boss. You should always make them feel superior to you just so they'll keep you around, because most people pretty much like power.
Right.
If you got the power, you're going to always feel superior to the next person. Like, how you feel about it? Do you feel like you should do that?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, like I said,
Certain
shit is, certain shit, but I don't think all the time. And I think certain rules is just written for certain people.
Right. But as far as like with a job, would you do that? Like if you had a boss, would you, if he taught you everything he knows, would you ever try to outshine him?
No, I wouldn't try to outshine him, but in return, I would expect for him to recognize me being on the same level or could do better, because some people don't want you to do good or do better than them, but certain, like I said, it's just the situations. Like sometimes you can be greater than your master, and sometimes your master, what really makes him a master is if he's knowing the abilities of you being who you are and surpassing him, or just being just under him.
Because in reality, all he's pretty much is doing, if they're going about this the right way, all he's doing is setting you up for success.
Right.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He's gonna give you all the game.
Right.
And if you soak all it, so if you soak all that in, when it's time for him to step down, we got the replacement right there. So in that sense, it makes sense to me. Let's get into a little sports, man. I know you ain't catching on the Titans game, did you? You was on the highway.
Nah.
Okay. So last week I told y'all my prediction was, I want to say 27-17, and I said the Titans would possibly win. I wasn't for sure, because coming out of week one against a crazy Arizona team, I feel like we somewhat had a chance with Seattle, knowing their history on defense these last couple of years after they lost all their main, like the big names. Probably like Bobby Wagner, the only one left from that Legion of Boom. When they had Sherman, Cam Chancellor, when they had like the whole gang, Earl Thomas, all them boys. But we pulled off, I'll say, one of the best Titans comebacks in history, man. We went down 24-6 and fought our way back in the game. I want to say the final score was 27-24. We won by a field goal in the last closing seconds. My boy Derrick Henry, he pulled off a 60-yard touchdown after starting off kind of slow. but we got the win. This week, we here in Indiana. No, I take that back. This week, we playing these fuck-ass Indiana Colts in Tennessee. So I'm hoping from the reports that I've been reading on and the podcasts I've listened to these last couple of days, they're saying that Carson Wentz is out. They starting quarterback, Carson Wentz is out. T.Y. Hilton, they main wide receiver, he's out. They banged up O-line and defense don't look too good. So, quick prediction, I'm just gonna say Titans win. I'll say 35-10. I can see them getting a garbage touchdown, the Colts getting a garbage touchdown close to the end of the game and a field goal at some point, but we will win this game. We're going to dominate. We're going to show the league that this is our division. AFC South belongs to the Tennessee Titans. So, y'all be ready. Titans game on Sunday is going down. What you think? You think my Titans going to get it off and beat the Colts or what? I know you hating
that. Yeah, I think they might just win, though. I think
so?
I think they might win.
So we on the same page as that.
I think they might win 10-3, man. It's going to be one
10-3? What the fuck?
They might win 10-3.
I just told you that some of the defense is garbage now. Derrick Henry's gonna run all over them motherfuckers.
We got
guaranteed he'll have at least 100 yards, 150 yards, at least 2 touchdowns. So He will have a couple of touchdowns, 150 yards. I'm going on record saying that. So I expect a big Titans win. If not, I have to talk to y'all about that on the next episode. What else we got this week? The Usyk versus Anthony Joshua fight. That's boxing. If y'all know Anthony Joshua, he's been one of the star heavyweight fighters for the last, I'll say, like 5 years.
In the UK?
Yeah, he's from the UK. He lost one fight to Andy Ruiz. He got knocked out. He got his ass whipped.
He got the belt back?
He won the belt back from him. Yeah. So that's his only loss. The loss, he beat that dude. And this Usyk guy, he's coming up from cruiserweight from 200 pounds. If you see the dude, he looked like a serial killer or some shit. He probably like 17, 18-0, but he's supposed to be the toughest opponent that Joshua has faced recently. So this fight right here can possibly set up the winner of Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury.
Yeah, that's what I want to see though. I hope if that could get set up like how it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope that works out though.
Yeah, it will. It's gonna work out. It gotta work out. That's really it for boxing. You got those WWE this week. So yeah, that's the only match I've really seen for boxing. So if y'all tune in, that'll probably be on DAZN or something like that, one of those apps, or catch one of those streams going, one of the good streams. It'll be streaming off of DAZN or something. I think it's like $20 a month. So make sure y'all tune into that. Predictions, I'm thinking, I really don't know because this Usyk dude, I've seen him fight a couple of times, but I know AJ is way bigger than him. AJ like 6'6". He is probably like 6'1", 6'2". So you're going to have this big-ass giant that probably got like 20 more pounds on you. And a lot of people saying Usyk could get the upset. I'm not sure, but I'm going to stick with the champ on this one. I think the champ be able to pull it off.
Yeah, I think he's going to win.
You seen no dude, right?
Yeah.
He looked like a damn serial killer. So it's either the serial killer going to win by knockout. If y'all doing the betting thing, get on DraftKings. He's a big underdog for this fight. Even a bigger underdog to knock out Anthony Joshua. But after seeing Andy Ruiz knock out Joshua at some point, when he lost the belt, I can see this happening because this dude, like, he got some crazy power. He done pretty much knocked out every fighter he done fought. I think he has. He probably got like 18 knockouts as well. So y'all tune into that boxing. Moving right along, WWE. WWE has its pay-per-view this week on Sunday. WWE Extreme Rules. The card, we're gonna do a little predictions on the card. The first fight on there, it's probably gonna be the women's fight. Liv Morgan versus Carmella. I really don't watch the women's fight, but just a prediction, I'll probably say like Liv Morgan because they've been trying.
I was gonna go with the
Carmella
girl, yeah.
Because she the heel right now. So usually with the women's fights, I'm starting to realize a lot of the women's fight, the heel be winning for the most part. Mm-hmm. The only the face right now, the baby face, usually loses this time of the year. But I'm gonna say Liv Morgan. I'm gonna say the baby face win that one. You said Carmella. What else we got? We got Charlotte Flair versus Alexa Bliss. Everybody know Ric Flair daughter Charlotte Flair. She done won the belt like 10 times already.
Yeah, I think she gonna win it again though.
No, she got the belt. She gonna retain pretty much.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, she'll probably retain this, but Alexa Bliss, they've been pushing her to be this little creepy ass little girl on here, so it's no telling what WWE's doing right now because right now AEW been getting all these star players and shit, all these star ex-WWE fighters all over the world and stuff like that. So I'll stick with the champ on that. I'm going to say the champ going to hold on to the belt because, like I said, she done won it 10 times. I can't see her pulling it off like right now, but this is going to build up their story a little bit more. Right. We got a triple threat match, Damian Priest versus Sheamus versus Jeff Hardy. What you thinking about that one? Damian Priest is the champ right now.
I want Jeff Hardy to win.
And that's another thing. They've been pushing Jeff Hardy back up to getting the belt on him. He had this belt. He had the United States Championship, I want to say, earlier last year. So with this one, I'm going to say Damian Priest, since he's the champ. He's been doing good at a champ for like this last month or so. So I'm thinking they might keep the belt on him. But you were saying who?
Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy. He's always like, he's a WWE Hall of Famer. Most likely, if anybody they're gonna put the belt on, it'd be Jeff Hardy. Keep his legacy going because they want to keep him around, keep this money rolling with half of the Hardy boys. Right. The Usos versus Street Profits. Now the Usos got the belt. They with their cousin Roman Reigns. The Street Profit had the belt for a while last year, but they dropped it. I can't remember. I think they dropped it to the Usos. So this is one of those rematches they've been waiting for.
The Street Profits is new.
Yeah, they've been on for a while, but they was on the other show, NXT.
Yeah.
So I'll say the Usos win this one. I think the champ's
gonna go with the Street Profits.
Street Profits? You think they're gonna pull it off? Okay. Well, Street Profits right here. I'm gonna say the Usos. The other fight we got is Becky Lynch. Mm-hmm. Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belaire. Becky Lynch came back. She stole off Bianca Belaire, stole the belt from her pretty much. So she the heel. I'm gonna say, damn, I don't know about that.
I went with Bianca Belaire on this one.
Bianca Belaire?
Yeah, Belaire.
So Bianca Belaire, her husband is one of the Street Profits. The dude named Montez. He the tall dude. The other dude reminded me of D'Lo Brown.
Right.
Yeah, so I'll say Bianca Belaire too, just because I feel like they're gonna make this. I think this is one of the times that with the women's belt, it's gonna be like a toss up. They're gonna continue this moving the belt around to those same two because those are two of the top women in WWE right now.
So who you going with Finn Balor and Roman Reigns?
I think Roman Reigns right now, honestly, bro, they said he's number 2 in the world at like rankings. Right, Kenny Omega is on AEW. They say he's number 1, but Roman Reigns, since he turned heel, he's been ain't nobody beat him. He unstoppable. Like with him playing the heel, playing the bad guy, the shit like it's been decent because everybody been waiting for it. And the reason why they was waiting for it was because at some point he was like bad on the mic. So trying to be the good guy, trying to say shit to make the crowd cheer, but they got the booing his ass. So once he turned heel, all you gotta do is say negative shit to the crowd. Just, hey, y'all fat or y'all ain't shit or whatever. Yeah. And they gonna boo you and that make you a bigger star. So I'm gonna say Roman keeps the belt, but I will say that this is the demon Finn Balor.
Right.
Meaning he gonna wear the demon shit. So usually when he does that, he wins the belt. But I can see it being some type of some interference. I'm not sure who will come out, but somebody's gonna show up during this match or after the match. That's gonna I'll take that. Brock Lesnar he's been trying to fight Roman Reigns. He's been back. So I think that Roman's gonna show up possibly at the end of the match and probably attack Roman and let him know like, hey motherfucker, I'm coming for this belt next. And what else was it? I think that was it. That's the main event. I don't see a match for Bobby Lashley in them. So I guess Bobby Lashley ain't got a damn fight this week. Ain't that a bitch? All right, let's move into the UFC predictions. What you we got a big card for the UFC fans. UFC, what is that? UFC 66?
266.
266 about to be wow. This about to be a real good card. A lot of top contenders in these. How many was it? I want to say about 4 or 5 fight week. About 5 fights on the main card. Starting with the bottom of the card, we got Jessica Andrade. Who the fuck do she fight? I can't even. She fights some Costello or something like that. It's Costello or something like that. But I think she'll win. Andrade, she's a former champ.
Yeah, I want to wear her too, Jessica.
She's gonna win that fight. So, who else did we have on that card? We got Curtis Blades versus
Big African
Rosen Strike. That one's gonna be a good one.
I want with Blades on that one, man.
I can see. Oh man.
I don't know. The big dude be knocking, be going crazy, but
I would say
Curtis might be kind of faster than him.
He's faster and he like to wrestle. So if I would say this, if Rosenstrike can keep Blades from taking him down, if he can like keep him standing up,
right?
Then who I say Curtis Blades? Yeah, Curtis Blades can take him down, then he's gonna win that fight. But if Rosenstrike, he like I said, being a kickboxer, if you could keep Blades up on his feet by kicking him and not letting him try to wrap him up or take him down and shit like that, I think that Rosenstrike could win that fight. So I'm gonna say I really don't believe in Rosenstrike like that. He done let me down a couple of fights. He the one that Francis knocked out when he hit him. He was sleeping in the air already, and that motherfucker bounced off the cage and was like that motherfucker fainted like 3 times that fight. But I'm gonna say Blades too. I think that Blades will be able to take it to the ground. If, like I said, if you in the UFC, if you get 2 or 3 more takedowns than your opponent, you're gonna 9 times out of 10 win that fight. So I'm gonna stick with Curtis Blades on that one. Moving right along, we got the champ Chevychenko versus Murphy. That's a women's fight. Chevychenko, hands down to me, I think she one of the best out. She's probably the number 2 ranked women's champion outside of Nunes. So I see her winning. I can't see nobody beating her. Actually, the only person that beat her is Nunes. So I'm gonna stick with the champ on that one.
What was that, the Valentina girl?
Yeah. I think she gonna win this one right here. Yeah. What else we got? We got the return of Nick Diaz, not Nate Diaz. Nick Diaz, which is the older brother. Right. He is fighting Robbie Lawyer. Anybody know that? They fought before about 10 years ago. Diaz whooped his ass, like whooped him, put him out, like flat on his ass. You think he gonna do it again?
Yeah.
I can see.
I want the Nate Diaz brothers. I want the Diaz brothers to get back in it for real.
And that's the thing. They not so active though. Yeah, you want them to box it and shit. Okay, so who you going with for that fight? That'd probably be the co-main event.
I'm going with Nate Diaz. I mean, Nate.
Nate Diaz. I'm gonna say Nate Diaz, and the reason why I'm gonna say that is because I really gave up on Robbie, and that was because his last fight against Kobe Covington, he pretty much just let him have his way. He wanted to wrestle him. Even when he stood up, he was just like blocking. He wasn't trying to throw punches. I don't know what's going on with him, but you know, as you get older in the UFC game, your body get weaker and shit, just like everybody else. So I can't see Robbie winning this fight, but it should be an okay fight. The main event is going to be Volkavinsky versus Brian Ortega. Who you think gonna win that? The champ he done whooped everybody ass. The champ, he done won.
Ortega?
No, Volkanovski. He has won 21 matches in a row.
I think I did go him.
So you picked him?
Yeah.
He done won 21 fights in a row. So that should be a good one. If y'all checking out UFC this week, it's gonna be live Saturday. The prelims was good. Got a few good matches on there. I won't get into that. We'll make sure we post it on the video so y'all can check out those those fights on there. What else we had, man? I know. Did I say? Did we mention anything about the? Oh, that's what it was. Madden and 2K update. So last time we spoke, it was. I think we only played one game in each. Last time we spoke, it was 11-2 on Madden. Just so you know, I beat the shit out of him last night. It was like when it comes to Madden, I really don't like wasting my time with him because he don't know shit about football. He's trying to stick to his little basic shit he's been doing since a fucking kid. And I had to destroy him last night. And this is the reason why I destroyed him. Let me get into why I destroyed him. This motherfucker decides, now we do 3 randoms. I've never had my Tennessee Titans. He gets his 3 randoms yesterday. Of course, one of the selections is the Titans. So he tries to play that role on me. Like, I'm going to beat you with your own team. So I had to embarrass this dude, man. I don't think Derrick Henry
didn't.
How many yards Derrick Henry have?
I don't know.
Derrick Henry had like 30, 40 yards.
No, he didn't.
He had 100? Did he have 60?
No, I didn't say he had 100.
Did he have 50?
He had over 50.
Guaranteed.
He had over 50 because I remember
he had like 40 yards. You ran one big play and it was like 15 yards. Outside of that, you was and at one point this motherfucker was nine rushes for 12 yards, man. I dominated this dude. I'm telling you.
Okay, so what?
Hey, we got the video.
That's what we need.
You forgot our screen
recording. We need to start just recording these videos.
Right. That's what we gonna do.
So y'all can see the little clips, right? When we do like that, y'all see the clips just pop up.
We gonna start showing the clips. Like I said, we're gonna start the streaming.
Or the
get this
screenshot to the
webcam thing
video. We'll just start taking it with.
Trash. Anyways,
since you spoke on Madden so much, tell him. I want you to
I'm speaking on Madden. You speak on 2K. You speak on 2K.
Nah, because I want you to. So I want to see if you go. I want to see if you gonna look at that camera and tell them the real.
So on 2K, it was 7-1 last time we spoke. We played 4 games yesterday. I won 4 in a row.
You won 4 in a row. What?
On Madden. I mean on 2K.
What?
It's 7-5. I won 4 in a row. It's 7-5 on 2K.
Is this the truth you telling them?
Why you asked me to tell my story, right?
All right, the real truth. This nigga is 8-1, man. This nigga got dead there. I put his fucking body in a body bag last night.
How much you went by? You barely won.
What?
You forgot I came back at the end.
By like 30.
No, I came back at the end.
You lost by 20. No, matter of fact, you did lose by exactly 30.
No, I did.
Bro, I even have it on the what's called, I swear to God. Because hey y'all, look, next week I hope we can put the footage up here so I can show y'all what I'm in. I hit I made him stop. He didn't even want to play the last play of the game. So I just let him.
You just did it on Madden yesterday.
Look, in 5 seconds, and I'm like, I don't care if you don't want to play. I'm still going to make it 30. I hit a buzzer beater. No, I hit a buzzer beater with Trey. That blew
Did you call a timeout?
Yeah.
You called a timeout.
I called a timeout
in the fucking fourth quarter.
Right.
If you're up 20 points, why are you calling a timeout?
Because I was up 20. I was up 27 and I wanted to be up 30.
You didn't hit no 3 at
Yes, I did.
When? How?
You did. Look,
it wasn't 30 points.
He didn't want to play. I clicked the ball and he did a 5 second. The man did a 5 second. I was like, okay, fuck it. I don't care.
Right.
It's gonna come back to me. It came back to me. I hit a 3 with Trey, man. A game buzzer beater, boom, for 30 points.
This motherfucker lying, man. Anyways, the updated we have right now is 12-2, me on Madden, 8-1 for 2K. Garbage shit. But let me explain y'all gameplay. This is what I was trying to tell you yesterday. That now you know that I done caught on to your shit, right? You know you done fucked up. So, what he does, for the NBA 2K players, do you consider yourself the GOAT if you don't play on ball? If you rely on a computer, you cannot be considered a 2K GOAT. On Madden, if I was to rely on Madden, if I could ask Madden every time, that's me relying on a computer. Same thing on 2K. So if you're letting the computer play, listen.
No points of the game, your computer shouldn't play the D. It shouldn't play D.
If it's me versus
that's impossible.
No, I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying for the whole game, for majority of the game, If you're allowing the computer to go,
how could you dictate how I play the game versus what you play?
No, I'm saying
this is the whole thing. Is why you niggas look. Every time, even in the past, people notice about me. This is why people get mad. This be the main excuse.
I'm not mad at all.
You didn't D me up on every play, but I play.
I'm not saying
how you play. I'm gonna play how I play. If I want to play off ball sometime and then play you man to man.
Sometimes.
If I'm gonna play off
all
ball
the time
and then play man to man, that's what I do. I don't care how they play.
This Negro.
If y'all dumb to play how y'all want to play, I'm a guard. Well, do that.
He full of shit.
But that's gonna be the same reason I put your body bag in a body bag.
If you go up 10 points on him, I guarantee
body bag like I did him.
If you
did like that,
if you go up 10 points on him, I fucking guarantee you that he's gonna play defense on you. He plays on ball when he's losing. If he's winning, he's going to allow the computer to do all the movements. That's all he does. He's running down the court, cherry picking like a little hoe.
I take my losses because I don't.
No, you don't.
It's not a big deal. I know how he plays.
Answer this question.
On Madden, how he plays, he knows that you're going to run the first and second down. So he's going to blitz you or he's going to do the same shit to jam in where you're going to. Then when you pick the...
Am I relying on the computer or is that me doing it?
Third and fourth down, just all he's going to do is click. He's going to click on the two middle linebackers, but he's going to make them go in the middle to where everybody's just right there and they both getting double coverage. It's like...
You're damn right.
But I don't complain. I just play it.
No, listen.
But like I said, every game
even with interceptions on Madden,
and 20 in this.
With interceptions on Madden, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna see user pick. You don't see computer shit by me.
We haven't though.
All them interceptions I got. How many interceptions I had yesterday?
We haven't got.
I had 3 interceptions.
Hey, this is what we're gonna do, and this is why he gets happy because
I'm the Madden GOAT. It's regardless. I'm Madden GOAT. I'm goated in. I'm the best runner. I'm the best runner on Madden.
He won't tie up the score. He won't give me. All right, now look, guys. We played 14 games, right, in Madden. Yep. How many games have we played in 2K?
9.
9 total.
So we just got to play 4 more.
5 more.
Well, 5 more for 14. Games. Okay, 5 more games. We're going to play 5 more games, and then we're going to switch. Then we're going to switch.
13-1.
13-1. Okay, so
I'm going to be 13-1.
Okay, and I'll be 14-2. But by then, I'll be 20 and something. I'll be in my 20s. You're not winning another Madden game. I know for a fact I'll win more 2K games. Man. Anyways, we're going to move on because, like I said, I know I'm the better Madden player and I'm the better 2K player. Just right now, I don't know certain shit about this new 2K. He's already got his my player. He's been practicing every fucking day. Yeah, when I wake up in the morning, my Xbox on, it said he's online.
15 years.
He's a fucking liar, man. Anyways, man, let's get into a little bit of news, man. On a serious note. Like I said, we just joking around about the game and shit, but make sure y'all start tuning in to the streams on Twitch. Michi Montana 217 on Twitch. I'm gonna start streaming our games with the live reactions. We still trying to get this editing thing together. But as far as the news, man, I just wanted to say like prayers to our hometown, man. These last couple of, I can't even say the last couple of months, man. It's like these last couple of years it's been weird and crazy. A lot of unexplained deaths been happening, and I just want to send prayers out to all these families that's losing their sons. It's a lot of sons, a lot of men, young black men losing their lives. It's been young ladies getting shot. It's been a whole lot of stuff going on. We just want to send prayers out to our hometown, Danville, Illinois, man. Even though we stay down here in Indiana, we still rep Danville to the fullest. But it's a lot of shit going on down there, and we just pray that everybody continue to be safe. If you got family down there, man, check on your people, man. Start spending more time with your people. It's a difference from saying you love somebody that's showing love to somebody, like showing love, you feel me? Like, if you love somebody and, like, when it comes to family, you love them, like, you got to show them love. Like, we got to start checking on people. Like, I think, like, one issue has been is this social media has got everybody just feeling like, even with shit that goes on, we get on social media and find out the news. We're not reaching out to our people, making sure that they good. Because this shit can happen to anybody, man. Yeah. So, like I said, did you have anything to say?
Yeah, prayers to go out to Jelani Day in that situation with what's going on is worldwide. They wasn't getting enough coverage, and of different deaths that's been happening, like the same situations, but we don't know the full story. We just know what we see in the news, and their family's going through a lot. And we just want to keep praying along with their family and just get through the situation. And if justice could be served, that's what we're looking to forward to.
Yeah, real shit, man. So yeah, like I said, man, prayers are there in Illinois. Not like I said, just not our city, man. This happened
just worldwide.
in every city. Like this happened in Indiana and stuff. Like everything, like happened in Nap and all that. But like I said, just prayers, man. If you love your people, start reaching out more to them. A lot of us grew up in a generation where like we had that love, like sitting at the table with each other, reaching out to each other weekly. But now, like with social media and this keeping all this social distancing, a lot of people, like, we've been out of touch with each other, man. So we just gotta start reaching back out to our people. Yeah, man. So let's get into a little bit of music. Mozzie, I want to say Mozzie, he dropped a tape. It was called, what is that shit called, man? Untreated Trauma. A lot of rappers are starting to compare Mozzie to Tupac. Mm-hmm. Do you see a comparison outside of like it just being California?
No, yeah, in certain ways. Like his songs, like the same, like with Tupac when he was making songs, like people can relate to him and also cry, like get off. Like a lot of his music is those type of, cause he done dealt with a lot of pain and everything he been through. So it's like he just speaking for people that need spoken for.
Right. So like a voice for the people.
Yeah. Like, and just a lot of stuff that he do is just like he a good hearted dude, and just they think that he could be the next Tupac, or that's who they basically say similar to.
Comparing him to.
Yeah,
so,
he got two songs called the Tycoon and Straight to the Fourth.
Straight to the Fourth.
Tycoon, that was a good track. I liked that better. Straight to the Fourth is just basically about, he's saying like when he died, he wanna like go back to 44th Street. That's where he's from. Mm-hmm. He said like he didn't pay for a lot of funerals, and they always, that's the thing in their hood, when people pass, they do the horse and carriage rides, things around the block with their casket or whatever. But that's what all that song was about.
Okay. What was another one was called? What is it? Back to Back again? Take Me Back. Wait, what is it? Oh, Again and Again and Beat the Case. Them was two of the songs like closer to the end of his little tape. But that was two songs I liked. Again and Again and Beat the Case. It was another. No, you said that one. The fourth song.
Which one? Tycoon or Straight to the Fourth?
Straight to the Fourth. Yeah. So I like that song. If y'all haven't heard that new Mozzie, check that out. Also, Currency dropped the tape.
Dropped that Highest in Charge.
Highest in Charge. Check out Highest in Charge.
Like I said, I fuck with Currency, man. I say he's in my top 10. He in my top 10 though.
Mozzie? I mean Currency.
Currency, yeah. He always had the classic music.
He used to be with Wayne and them, right?
Wayne. Yeah. He's still making a lot of classic music. He got a few tracks on there. Two of the tracks I like is the Carry On, the HM Hummer. Mm-hmm. I mean H1 Hummer and Young Nigga. Them.
That's the one. Which one he got a video to recently? That he just had one with. What was it you listened to in the car the other day?
I think that was the Carry On. Yeah,
so Carry On. Okay, that one was decent. I ain't really heard any of the other songs he had on there, so I wouldn't know. But
he got some shit on there.
What was that tape called again?
Highest in Charge.
Check out Highest in Charge, Currency. All these are on all the platforms. Probably my mixtape.
Yeah, on everything.
What you listen to? Live mixtape and Tidal, Apple Music. Y'all definitely check that out. Just some music for y'all to listen to. I know. A lot of us, we got our playlist together, but if you want some new shit to listen to, check out that Mozzie.
Keep on them tracks.
Yeah, hell yeah. Check out Mozzie and Currency. What else we had? Anything? Oh, the movies. So me and Brandy, we watched Don't Breathe 2. Yeah. Did you see the first one?
Yeah.
You seen the first one. So I won't get into any spoilers, but from when I seen, she tried to say I dozed off at some point in the movie. I probably did. And then on top of that, she tried to say I was snoring on the shit. So I must have probably was just tired, but it felt like this movie it really wasn't needed. But the way that the first one ended, you can tell it would be like a follow-up, you feel me? Yeah. Because at the end of the first one, they got rid of him. He went missing and the girl went missing, whatever. So anyways, just not to spoil the movie. On the second one, what it's pretty much about is a military vet. He's blind. He got cash in his crib. So that's a recipe for disaster. People start seeing this shit, and once they realize he's blind, they're like, shit, we're gonna take advantage of his blind ass. No disrespect to anybody blind. But the first one, they pulled up on his ass. They try to get up in the crib. He got booby traps up in that motherfucker. Yeah, he killing everybody. At one point, he was feeling for somebody's face, and when he felt that motherfucker, he hit their ass like on some. I don't know where you at right now, but when I find you, I'm gonna beat your ass. Yeah. So this pretty much, like I said, this was really not necessary, but it was an okay movie. If you want to see a lot of killing from somebody not letting nobody up in their shit, don't come on my property without me telling you can come on your property. That's pretty much all this was. But with the movie, I would say I would give it a 6 out of 10 because, like I said, I'll let y'all be the judge, but a 6 out of 10 because I enjoyed like him fighting these people off and stuff. But I just didn't like the way that like it was the little girl on the movie calling him dad and stuff, knowing the situation from the previous movie. It was kind of weird to me. So I'll say give it a 6 out of 10. If you got on demand, it's on demand. Go ahead and pay that dub. I said a 6 out of 10. Brandy said it was what she said it was. She said it's like a 7 or 8 because she seen the whole movie. That's all. That's the only information she gave me. She seen the whole fucking movie. But I mean, she enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I'll say 6 out of 10. So y'all check out that Don't Breathe 2. TV shows that's out. Raising. The Power, one of the Power books, if y'all follow the Power show, after it ended, after Ghost died at the end, they broke off all the books to give like the background story on everybody. So this Power book is number 2, and it's based on Kanan, which is 50 Cent. Right. So if you haven't been watching that, just to give you a little update on it, it's pretty much, if you knew Kanan on Power, you would know he was a shiesty ass dude. He crossed Ghost and tried to get out and take over the block and all this other shit, trying to take over everything. But this is pretty much showing how he caught his first body when he got into the game, like doing, like it's a family business. I'll say that it's a family business. He got into the game like, I want to say like 14, 15 on here. So if y'all haven't been watching that, I know we about 3-4 episodes behind because it's kind of a slow start. So I would say, yeah, just start it. It's still going. It's on probably like episode 6 or 7 right now. So it'll probably be like 3 more episodes, probably 10 episode series or whatever season. And yeah, y'all check that out. That's Power Raising Kanan on this is on Stars. So check that out on Stars if you got Stars. If not, you can look on YouTube. They got most of the videos on there too. Yeah,
and another TV series I want to check out is the BMF Stories. It's basically
I'll say, who is that on?
It's Big Meat's story. It's upcoming and everything from his childhood to
where Big Meat's from?
Detroit.
Detroit. Okay.
And that's the crazy thing. His son, Lil Meats, he's basically the star of the movie.
So he's playing him.
He's playing him, and it's crazy. They look just like you could tell when they was younger. Like his younger pictures look just like his younger son. Like he looked just like him, like in the flesh.
But he out now. Big Meat's out, right?
I don't know.
I thought they were saying he's getting out there.
Well, no, his brother just got out. T just got out.
But I thought, like, remember with Gibbs and Jeezy, what they was talking about? They was talking about he supposed to be getting out soon.
Yeah, he's supposed to be getting out. I think that he's supposed to be getting out like up and come, like here in a few, because all this going on, and then his son got this, and then it's gonna really be like he's out, but then he got a whole show that's going on to show how life was.
So they
and his younger son's playing him. So it's like, and 50 Cent is he's doing this whole thing just like Power.
Right.
That's all it is. It's just another.
Who's some of the people that got on there?
I'm not even too. Oh, Eminem, he playing White Boy Rick.
White Boy Rick. They had a movie about him too. Huh?
Yeah.
Because it makes sense. He's from Detroit.
Them the only people I really.
I'm trying to see.
I showed a few people, but I can't remember.
You don't know them off top like nothing.
Just the only ones I really know is like Lil Meech's son. I mean, Big Meech's son.
Okay. So what was that called again?
Or the BMF story.
BMF story. That's probably gonna be on Stars too.
It's a series. Yeah, it's on the Stars.
It'll be on Stars the 23rd. No, today is the 23rd.
Oh, I think it might be on today.
So is it?
Yeah, I think it might be on today, or don't get me wrong, it might be
sometime this weekend.
Yeah.
So sometime this weekend, check out Stars. The BMF what?
I think it's just BMF story.
BMF produced by
series by 50 Cent.
50 Cent. You got to meet 50 Cent here in that, huh?
Yeah.
That was dope, man. I wish I could have. Yeah, that was
a few months ago. My bad.
Oh, this nigga said a few years ago. You cat. What else did we have? You want to get into the based on a true story?
Yeah.
So
the base of the true story was about Grandma getting a phone call from Miss Cleo.
What you remember about that day, man?
Nah,
give them a background of who Grandma is. I won't say she's a character, but what type of grandma is our grandma?
I think Granny is just one of them. Like a real individual, like she's not gonna take no shit. She gonna speak how she feel. She gonna tell you, even if you right, and like if you wrong, she gonna tell you wrong whether you like it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Like if she care for you, she gonna tell you right or wrong, even if you don't wanna hear it. But I could remember a time she used to snap and like cuss out people, like
anybody,
like go crazy. Anybody, like if you call the phone, like. It was like you can't have somebody call the phone more than 2-3 times a day because she's gonna flash out every time. Andre, come get this phone, or she gonna snap out like after the second call or some shit.
Oh shit!
It's just her with the phone. But what I remember from the shit was like back then, Miss Cleo, she used to have the commercials and shit, and they would like randomly call people like operators. Shit.
Yeah, the operators.
And Granny ended up snapping out, and they end up calling back because Granny didn't want the trial or something.
Yeah.
So Granny on the phone like, I don't want no goddamn trial. I don't want it. Woo. And then she hung up, and then they called back again, and it's the operator. But Granny is not knowing, and she's not advanced with like phones and things. You know how old folks is, so. Yeah. Miss Cleo called back and she said it's this motherfucker Cleo again. So Miss Cleo was like, well, I wanted to do
a free tarot reading or something.
Yeah, like a reading or whatever and shit. And Granny was like, I don't want to do this shit. I don't want to do that goddamn shit. And then she called back again, and Granny was like, don't call back the motherfucking phone again. Like, but this is an operator. And then, like I said, that's what I remember. Granny was snapping on fuck.
And the bad part about it, like, we was trying to tell her,
right,
like Grandma, that's the operator.
And she like, no, it ain't these goddamn people calling on this damn phone.
Thinking somebody playing this shit.
Yeah, that shit was funny as hell.
If your grandma, like I said, our grandma, like, she one of them real OGs. If your grandma then cussed out goddamn Miss Cleo, you know she a real one. So shout out to Grandma Barbara, man. BT Express is what they called it, man. I can only imagine how she was back in her younger days. They said she'd be the motherfucking Raggedy, you know. Yeah, BT Express, man. That's one of them gangsta ass names back in the day too. But yeah, man. Shout out to Grandma. Shout out to Miss Cleo for being on that fuck shit. Cause Grandma was gonna make you meet your motherfucking maker that day, Miss Cleo. So yeah, don't play with Grandma. Don't play with BT, man. What else we had, man? Anything else you want to get into? Oh, so I wanted to get into like I've been getting back into the gym, trying to get in there a couple of days out the week, whatever. But I've been starting to do my research, and for the We Are Woke segment, I wanted to ask the viewers at like male viewers, nothing against women, but right now just about the male viewers. Can you lift your own? Well, actually, this is for both. Can you lift your own body weight?
Yeah, sure.
You feel me? Yeah. Can you lift your own body weight? Now, for a woman, it's a little bit more difficult because women don't have like the same muscles as men, obviously. But if you're able to bench your own body weight, you are in the. It's only 10% of all men that can bench their own body weight. So I weigh 205 right now. I know I can bench 205. But
I weigh 2, but I don't know if I can. I don't know.
You probably ain't bench for a while though.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
You have to work your way back. You have to work back into it.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, if you can't bench,
and I ain't never been this. I ain't never been like over 170. Right, shit like that anyway. So.
Yeah, you been down here eating tigers and bears and shit, man. But yeah, as a male, just like for the males, we gotta do better at taking care of our bodies, man. I know I speak on a lot. I'm not in the gym every single day. I'm not one of them type of dudes, but I'm gonna get in there weekly to like just stay in shape or whatever. But if you're in the 10%, salute to you. If you're not, we got work to do. And easy ways to do that. So, for example, if you weigh 150, if you wanted to be benching 150 present day at 150 pounds, a way that you can do that is start by lifting 50% of your body weight. Meaning, if you weigh 150, start by bench pressing 75 pounds. You want to do that. You want to be able to do that half your weight at least 10 times. Mm-hmm. Now, if you can get that in 10 times at 75%, you should be able to lift that at least 5 times. So once you get to your actual weight, you should be able to do that 1 time at 100%. Right. So that's just a way. So however much you weigh, like I weigh 205, I would start at somewhere like between 100 pounds, bench that 10 times. As I continue to do that for like about a week or two, go up to that 150. Once I'm able to do that 10 times, that following week, I would finally be able to hit that 200. And it might seem like it's not possible, but it's very possible. All you gotta do, if you get in the gym 2 to 3 times out the week, you'll be benching your own body weight. So like I said, if you're not in the top 10%, then let's get to work, man. Because like we said on a few episodes back, that America is one of the most unhealthiest places in the world. So we just gotta do better to take care of our body. And you should always be able to lift your body weight, man. Like how the fuck you gonna do the I'm pretty sure y'all seen the movie Baby Boy. How you gonna do the Melvin on your girl if you can't even lift your own body weight? You ain't gonna be able to get around the kitchen like goddamn Melvin, man. Right. So work on them games, man. Let's get them bouncing around like doing the Melvin dance and shit, man. So yeah, that's all I have for the We're Woke podcast. We're just gonna go ahead and wrap this up.
No, we still got a top 10. We got a top 10 right fast.
Top 5.
Yeah, top 5.
What's the question? I mean, what's the scenario?
Top 5 players that doesn't have rings that you want to see with rings.
Top 5.
Let me get my top 5.
All right, who you
I want to see Chris Paul get a ring, Ja Morant, Carmelo Anthony,
okay,
LaMelo Ball, and Trae Young.
And Trae, so you want most of like the younger dudes.
Yeah, and his guards too. Somewhat, but Melo.
Okay. I would say Melo for one, and this is the perfect year with him being with the Lakers. Yeah, Bron said he called him up and said like this our time to get this ring. So I'm gonna say Melo. Even Russ, I'm a big fan of Russ. I know like he's been played with KD, PG, and all them. Harden, of course, and people just think like he's just a bad person or whatever, but I really believe that he deserves a ring, so I'll say Russ. I say Melo, Russ. I'm going to say Harden, too. I want Harden to get, like, he's one of my favorite left-hand players. I'm left-handed, but he deserves a ring. I definitely want him to get one. D Rose still in the league. I know he with the Knicks still. I don't see the Knicks winning a fucking championship, but even if with the Lakers, if we could pick up D Rose for this, if we could have picked him up this year, right. I was really hoping for that. But in some way, I hope he ends up on a team where he can still like get at least 10, 12 points and be on the championship team just because the injury he went through about 5-6 years ago.
Yeah.
He is on track to be one of the top dogs in the league too, man. He won D Rose, one of them dudes. Everybody know D Rose nice, but he was nicer before the injury. He can still go out there and give you 20. He dropped 50 last year. And what's that score? And damn, who else did I say? I would say, damn, who I have? Oh, my boy Dame. I gotta get Dame in there. Dame is the reason I want Dame to get him a ring is because he reminds me of like the Kobe's, the Jordans of like our era. They stay with one team and they try to build up that team, and like for the city of Portland, like they deserve it. But it's I said it's hard out there. Like you staying in Oregon, like who the fuck want to come to Oregon? Yeah. So if he finds his way, if the Portland don't do too well this year, I'm hoping that they grant him a trade request. So because he deserves it, even though he said he don't want to leave Portland, I'd rather him stay there and get a ring. But if he could find his way onto the Lakers or to another team that can get him over the hump to get him that ring, I definitely want him to get that ring. So, yeah, I'm gonna say that. Yeah, that's really it, man. We just wanted to make sure we reached out to y'all, get another episode in. I told y'all I want to be able to get in an episode every Thursday with y'all. Start getting some guests. I've been lining my guests up. A couple of my homies from the military, a couple of my homies from back home, a couple of people I met in Indy. Like a lot of people, different backgrounds and stuff, similar background. We're gonna get to having talks with them as well. So thank y'all for tuning into the We Are Woke podcast. Follow us on Twitter, follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that. And yeah, we ain't on Snap or nothing like that. But yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We much appreciate it. If you ever want to be on the show, leave a message on the comments or DM us on one of the social media outlets. Thank y'all for tuning in. Once again, I'm Michi.
And I'm Jay.
And y'all be easy, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.